Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 22 My Player Career Mode. We're going to be continuing on our club cricket adventures and yeah, continuing on with the 50 over format. I know I haven't uploaded any 3-day cricket, I don't think. No, the other two videos, I don't think I did, right? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I just simulated the 3-day action just because, again, I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million more times. In the club cricket, I'm just not that interested in playing the long format of it, you know. It's obviously the same game. It's the same game as when you get up to the higher levels, but you know, it's more enjoyable to play the longer formats when you're actually versing like proper teams and players and all that sort of good stuff. So we'll play a couple more 50 over in T20s, and I actually think the last time I looked at the selection, I was getting pretty close to selection in the Queensland Bulls lineup, which is exciting. Obviously, like I said, I did put the recruitment on easiest because I know I just said this. I just said it before, and I'll say it again. we want to progress. We want to progress as fast as we can. And then obviously when we get to state level, I'm not going to put it on easiest. I don't know. I want to keep it still pretty moving because, you know, I think there's it's a weird one, right? Because I guess in the game, even if you start as that's a good first up ball. It was a free hit, so or was it a free hit? I don't know. It was a risky shot. I think it was a free hit, right? Yeah. It was a free hit. I was wondering. We were a little bit ambitious with that one. But what was I going to say? Yeah, in real life cricket, obviously, if you might just start out in your career, you make your debut season in your state club, and if you have like a killer year, I mean, there's every chance that you could potentially make selection in an international side if you really are knocking the door down, and maybe the positions are a bit weak at the time for your international team. But obviously on the game, if you just got it set to like normal, as we have absolutely spanked that to fine leg, that's we just got nice and inside of that one. Usually you probably want those, well, you try to hit them probably more over backward square, but we just went with the pace, went with the angle. It was a great shot for 6 glorious runs. But yeah, on the game here, if you set it to normal, I think like obviously if you play better, you increase your stats, it is going to help, as that's a beautiful shot, just over pitching straight past the bowler, no fielders there. That's going to be a nice little 4-banger straight down the deck. But yeah, it's not gonna. It will improve. Obviously, if you play better and this and that, you will get selected quicker. But I don't know how quickly it would on normal settings. I still think it takes like a couple of seasons to actually get selection. That's why I actually prefer it being on easier, because if you go well, then you're gonna get selected quicker, I guess. You know? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Obviously it makes a bit of a mockery if you put it on like easiest and you're going in with like a 10 average with the bat and barely any wickets, but you know, that's how it is. As that is it's not a good shot. It's not what I try to do. Try to do the scoop. It's still it's a difficult shot. It's a difficult shot. You know, I don't mind it being difficult. It's just, I don't know, it's a weird one to. There we go. I tried the scoop again. This time he goes for the reverse sweep. That one actually, that one annoys me a little bit because we are in a really good position. Well, the ball was in the perfect spot to play the scoop to it. It was like just on a good length, straight over the stumps, but for some reason he went for the reverse sweep. I don't know. It's a bit finicky, as we've tried to open up the leg side there. I mean, it was on. It was on. I'm not disappointed with the shot. I'm just disappointed with the execution. Like, he was bowling, obviously, wide outside off. Just a very, very defensive. Well, defensive. It's you know, 7 overs left in a 50 over game. It makes sense. But a very, very defensive offside field. And we made room. He bowled it short. He gave us a good opportunity to go back and across, but just unfortunately didn't get any sort of timing on it, and it doesn't look like, are we going to get a bowl? Yes, we are. I thought it looks like we're in a pretty good spot to win this game. The one chance, Renshaw. Renshaw is 12 off 9. Obviously not the Renshaw, but you know, maybe a sibling. I don't know. Who knows? But we haven't been needed with the ball. We bowled excellently in the T20s and the 50 over stuff thus far, picking up wickets, keeping it tight. So it's nice to have a little bit of a break. It's a bit disappointing because we didn't get much of a hit with the bat. So I would have liked a few overs in this game, but we get a chance to get the final wicket, clean it up. They're in all sorts of trouble, needing 110 or 55 deliveries. It's looking a little past them. But a decent partnership by Renshaw and Clark. Renshaw's doing the bulk of the work here, and you know, they're no shot, but a bit of confidence going into the next game never hurt. And yeah, we're finishing off our third over here with a dot ball. So not too much action on our front thus far, but love to get the last wicket, finish this game off, and go into the next one. We're not going to get a chance for the wicket, but you know, it's a good team performance. Obviously, this one wasn't too much about ourselves. We've had a fantastic start. You know, most games we've contributed either with bat and ball, or we've done it very well with one or the other. So we've been one of the best. But that game, you know, it happens. It definitely happens. We're not always gonna get the chance. As you see, we have become captain of our club cricket side. Like I was saying, we are getting closer to selection for state cricket. So I'll probably, as we do shift the batting lineup as well, of course. Like why would I not? Of course we're going to put ourselves in at number 3 in a T20. It just makes sense. So we get a nice opportunity with a bit more of an attacking field. The ball is a bit newer. It's just a nice time to bat at 3, really. I feel like 3, if you're a genuine batter, I feel like 3 is the best position for T20. Or opening. I mean, opening you can make a good case as well, because obviously the field is as attacking as it will probably be. The ball is nice and hard, but that obviously comes with its potential difficulties, with more movement, more swing, but you get more opportunity to score quickly. But number 3, I just feel like it's a good combination. It's a good sort of mix. So that's what we're going to put ourselves up to in this one, and getting off the mark there with just a nice little 2 down the ground, as that's a bit ambitious early on in our innings. But you know, we're not opposed to playing the sweep shots, that's for sure. That's a short ball, and we've placed that perfectly into the gap. Just picked it off. They've got a defensive leg side field, and you know, the chance we had coming in at 3 with a more attacking field was very short lived. We're obviously out of the power play, so that, I guess that's one that's one negative to starting at 3, because if the openers get off to a decent start, then you pretty much come out to a very defensive field. As that one, it was there to be absolutely smoked for 6, but we'll take the wide. It's a free run, free delivery. Not the worst thing in the world, as we're going nicely, 1 for 69 off 8 and a bit overs, as that's could have been a couple, but the wickets are going to save them a couple right there. But yeah, I'll probably, after this one, I probably will simulate until we get selection in the Bulls lineup. So the next video you will see will be our debut in state cricket, which yeah, it just brings a bit more excitement, a bit more on the line, and yeah, more reason to really dig in for those knocks with the bat and try to bowl some decent spells. As we're having a little bit of trouble. This left-hander, he's bowled a few wides, but you know, he's keeping us bogged down slightly. I mean, we're still going at a run of ball. It's not dire, you know. Middle overs, even in T20, you're going to get a couple overs where not too much is is really going on. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Is they have bowled quite a few extras, quite a few wides in this innings, which is helping us out. Like it's sort of sometimes it's a bit deceiving. I mean, the run rate is close to 9, and Doherty it's 55 off 43. Not incredible striking, and ourselves, we're only going at about 100. So yeah, must be quite a few extras in this bowling innings, which is, you know, you love to see it. And there's the 100 for 1 off 11.2 overs. A great platform to put the foot down, and that's what we want to do. As again, the timing is just not quite there. It was a good slow ball actually. Oh, he's close. No, he's home safe, but it was a good slow ball. He bowled it nice and full. We're going to get a few back-to-back twos here, which is, you know, we're not quite finding the middle, quite finding the timing. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a sneaky little guide over the non-existent slips fielders. And this is turning into a pretty nifty over. A very good over. 11 coming off it already, which is great. And what I was going to say is, without finding the real timing in this game thus far, we're still pushing it around. We're still getting our man on strike and pushing the twos like this. It's very close again, but we just snuck home as we come back here. 24 off 21. Doherty 69 off 50. So this is, I mean, we're still going again, 9 and over. Very good, as that is absolutely smoked the field. He's put it down. Oh man, I was gonna be so annoyed. We only got a single. He probably should have caught it, but I was also gonna be so annoyed if he did catch it, because we absolutely nailed that. We timed it to perfection, straight to him. He was in a really awkward position to catch it. He was facing the wrong way. I thought he plucked it, but it just popped out, and we'll take the reprieve for sure, as that is that's a glorious shot. Is that going to go for 4? Yes, it is. The timing impeccable. Unfortunately, our partner has departed. Brings a new man to the crease, Lang, who's already ticking it over nicely. 6 off 3, you love to see it. And we moved into the 30s, as that's a full toss. Oh, we've missed out there. Should have been put over the rope, but we're going to push for another 2. We just can't get the timing. We're still going fine, 32 off 26, but we just can't quite find the pace of this wicket. I don't know. It looks pretty nice to bat on. Oh, geez, I couldn't. The pitch is being so bright like this, it does make it a bit difficult to see the ball at times. But yeah, we just gotta. I don't know. We gotta find something. We gotta find something. Try to bring this innings home. We've been out here for a long time. It feels like. I guess it's T20, but we've only faced 31 balls. We're out here in like the. I don't know, like the 4th over. So I mean, I feel like we've been starved of the strike a little bit. I mean, 32 balls is still plenty enough to be a few more, but I feel like we've just been halted slightly. As that one, there you go. A bit of frustration there. I mean, the ball again, it was a half volley on the stumps. We try to clear the fence, but yeah, we get out in a disappointing way. 30, what do we get, like 34 off 30, 32 or whatever. We had a couple of decent sort of runs within that innings, and then in between the runs of sort of twos and the odd boundary, we just had a few too many dot balls, few too many singles. So yeah, disappointing way to finish that innings when it was set up very nicely. But regardless, we still got a pretty hefty score on the board, so we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. No need to panic, and this is the beauty of being an all-rounder. I mean, we did okay with the bat. I'm not going to say we absolutely botched it, but we now get a chance with the ball in hand. As is that a wicket? No, it's good fielding actually. He's popped that back nicely, and the fielder actually picked it up nice and quickly, which is great to see. That is very, very nice indeed, as that is flicked away. Oh, is that going to be 4? No. Again, the fielder does nicely there. They'll push him for 2, but good decision not to for them. Continuing on our second over, none for 9. You know, again, keeping it fairly tight. Oh, that has got to be out. The batter's basically, he's given up. The batter has given up on that one. It looked pretty good, but you just know. And it is funny in this game when, like, a delivery like this, it is plumb, but the batter basically walks on an LB, which is, you know, it's good sportsmanship, I guess. I don't know. But we come back. Well, I didn't even notice, but it is it's the 17th over. This is a big over. Can we keep it tight here? Only the 1 run, the 1 wicket coming off it. Sensational bowling. That's a decent shot, but it's only going to be a single to that sweeper, and we've done a good job. Last 2 balls of the innings. They need 8 runs to win. That's not going to be enough. It's only going to be a single, so we're in a unlosable position. I don't know if there's like super overs in this. Probably not. If he gets a 6, it's a draw, but no, that's a big swing and a miss, and that is a fantastic way to finish the game. They got mighty close. I feel like they probably got a bit closer than they should have, but you know, we bowled tight. We picked up a big wicket, 1 for 15. Our batting could be improved, 34 off 33, not what you want to see, but regardless, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.